Believe it or not, the main purpose, the main goal of a narcissist's life is to cause you trouble and to keep creating problems for you. Why? To what end? Well, to keep you involved. The more involved you stay, the more they feel in control of your life. And that is what they want. To achieve this, they behave in weird, seemingly weird, yet strategic way to keep solving their problems, to keep hitting that goalpost, to keep trying. And that is what leads to chronic exhaustion. That's how they drain the soul out of you. Your total energy, all the resources are wasted on fixing an unfixable problem. Let's talk about this further in today's episode. I am Danish, a psychologist and a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. In today's episode, we are going to talk about 5 weird ways a narcissist does to drain your energy. If that sounds interesting and you're eager to learn more, please subscribe before we get started, because your subscription to the channel may help in spreading awareness about narcissistic abuse. Number one, a narcissist will intentionally keep the house messy and promise to clean it, but they don't. You have to chase them, and they dangle this hope that one day I will do it. An hour later. Oh, why are you being so pushy? Oh, why are you nagging me? I don't know. I mean, you know how the list goes on. But here is the weird thing. They only clean the house, they sort out this mess just hours before somebody arrives. Let's say you are expecting some guests, and the narcissist knows it is an opportunity for them to look nice, to make it seem like they are a cooperative spouse, a great partner. So what will they do? They'll get up, all of a sudden they'll have this surge of energy, like a different form of motivation that you have never seen before, and they'll clean it up. You'll wonder, like, why? What drove you? Why this time? I had to chase you. I have been begging you to organize your room, to just help me with this stuff, and you didn't do anything at all. And now all of a sudden, it's all about image. It's all about reputation, the fake reputation they create in other people's eyes. It's all about how they are perceived, and that's why they do it the last minute. You know you need help, but they do it for themselves. They do it for their image. Number two, they will intentionally invite over somebody who sides with them, especially on a day that you have taken off to relax. House is messy, but you don't want to do a lot, so you want to relax. You're already drained from their abuse. They'll intentionally make this move so that you're pushed to clean this mess, to just organize things. Otherwise, they'll just say, oh, yeah, see, this is what I have to live with. This is what I have to deal with. I do all the work, I go out and earn, and he or she just sits at home, does nothing at all, and still the house looks so messy. Nobody will be able to understand your struggles and what you have to put up with and why you are so drained. You will have to do things, will have to make moves only to save your image, but for a good reason. It's not narcissistic. You will have to prevent or stop that triangulation before it happens. But look at the strategy. Look at the demonic nature of this narcissistic individual. They will intentionally call over somebody and would request them to visit when you are resting, when they know you have no energy left to take care of anybody at all. You can't take care of yourself, let alone of other people. But they show no empathy for this whatsoever. This is where the betrayal from your biggest supporter comes in. This person was supposed to support you during your highs and lows. They had to be there. They should have been the first person to understand why you can't, but they're the first one to betray you, to abandon you, to force you, to leave you. In fact, they're your biggest enemy, and that leaves you with a moral wound. That leaves you with betrayal trauma. And I'm going to talk about this betrayal trauma further in my upcoming workshop that I am doing next month. The dates are 7th and 14th July. topic will be how to overcome betrayal trauma caused by narcissist, and you will learn how betrayal is beyond narcissist infidelity. You'll also get the tools to learn how to trust yourself and others one more time. If you want to book your spot at an early bird price, click the I button above or the link in the description of this episode. Number 3, when you clean your house after work to ensure you wake up to a nice, tidy environment, a narcissist will intentionally create mess to destroy your joy, to create clutter for you so that your head gets filled with it. That psychological clutter, that disorganization, and you fail to feel any control over your environment. This is why I say they're your biggest enemy. They will make moves always opposite to you. They will do things in a way to trigger your reaction so that they can cry wolf and say you are the monster. They'll always do things not in your support or to support you, but to support themselves and that agenda they always follow. They always are driven by. What is that? I mentioned it in the beginning of this episode, to cause you trouble. That is their sole motive. They claim to be your partner, to be your supporter, to be your well-wisher, but turn out to be your biggest foe. Number 4, after isolating you, they'll blame and say, see, we do not have people over anymore. It's all because of you. It's all because of who you are. Nobody wants to visit us. Nobody wants to sit and spend time with us. Nobody wants to eat with us. Why? Because of your crazy nature. Because of how callous you are. Because of how shy you are. Because of how manipulative you are. Because you're arrogant. Nobody wants to talk to you. It's all because of you. They will create a problem. They will create the mess, but then they will project it on you. They will blame you. That's classic narcissistic move, isn't it? What makes it weird is that they're the one to create this problem, to isolate you from everybody, to cut your friends off from your life, to shut down your family and everybody in between. But then they do not take the responsibility for it and punish you for something they did. Number 5 and the last one. A narcissist will convince you to quit your job and promise that they will take care of your financial needs. But later on, they will blame you for being unemployed and will name call you, will say you're a burden, you're a liability, you're somebody who only is a drain, a strain on the family. How do you contribute? But you are the one who insured me, who said I could just be at home and take care of these things while you earn. What about that? No, they won't talk about it. Oh, it's in the past. We can't talk about it. What about now? You are the one. You are the biggest problem. You are the reason why we can't save. You're the reason why we can't invest. You take all the money. It's your sickness. It's your cosmetics. It's your car. Everything will be made about you until you start feeling like you are nothing but a financial strain, and even your breathing costs money. And somebody, we can say, they will behave in all ways to make you feel like a liability, a burden, a crazy person, somebody who is a loner who doesn't want to go out, and somebody who is either obsessed with organization or loves disorganization. Let me know which one of these did you resonate with in the comments below, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.